beautiful day. Well, we've had a little bit of hail today, but you know, sun is out. It's crazy windy, so I think I'm gonna put a sweater on here in just a moment. But I wanted to go over with you guys on today's video what we're gonna be doing. I have a couple of things that I'm doing today. I'm actually starting to harden off my yellow onion and my Walla Walla onions. Should have done that earlier this morning. I didn't, so I've got them out here in the shade on my back table here. I'm just kind of acclimating them to the outdoor temperatures. So they'll be out here for a few more minutes before I take them back inside. So I've got those right over here. I've got to have my coffee first today, you know. Anytime is a great time for coffee, but we have our yellow onions and our Walla Wallas here that are looking really, really nice. Again, you want to harden your vegetables off, or your flowers or anything else that you started indoors, to outside before you plant them out. So we're just getting those used to it. Like I said, they'll be out for just a few more minutes before they go back inside, and then we'll extend our time out each day for the next couple weeks before we get those out. But the other thing that we're going to be doing today, my big project for today, is I bought this archway and it just arrived yesterday. And what I want to do is I'm going to go with this style here so it's a little flatter on the top. But I'm going to put this together today, and what we're going to do is actually have this right over, kind of like our entrance into our garden here. And so on either side, what I'm going to do is plant my Kentucky pole beans there and have them trellis up over that archway. So hang tight, stick with us today, and join us as we do this. Again, if you have never visited my channel before, thanks for being here. If you are returning, hit that like button. And again, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe, get the notification so you'll never miss a video. Aside from that, like I said, I'm going to grab a sweater. I feel like I'm going to get blown to Kansas here. All right, we'll be right back. All right, so got this on Amazon. Like I said, it arrived yesterday. It has all the little instructions here on how to build this. And it's so convenient that it came with a handy little screwdriver. I'm actually really digging this screwdriver here. It's just perfect. I have small hands, so it's great size for my hand. I did clear a few things over my little garden entranceway so that when we do get this built, we can just move it right on over. And like I said, we're gonna get those pole beans planted today as well. That way, as they grow, we can trellis those up around this. Now, the Kentucky pole bean, I've never grown that one before, just because it can reach heights of up to 7 feet tall, and I never had anything large enough to kind of trellis that and sustain that. So that's why this year I decided I'm gonna buy this and kind of go from there. I think it'd just be a really lovely idea having that, you know, grown around the top, kind of entrancing into the garden. I anticipate it to be very, very beautiful. So let's get started here. And hopefully the weather holds up as well. It was hailing earlier. We had a pretty good rainstorm last night. The sun's been in and out, so I'm hoping I can get this built out here. If not, I might have to continue constructing this in the garage and then maybe bring it out and around somehow. But we'll go from there. All right, so I've got kind of one side here done. I'm liking where the height is on this. So if I lift this up here, you can see it's clearly taller than I am. Well, everything is usually taller than I am, but we'll get these going here, and then we'll just, maybe I'll put one more here on the top, just that way, you know, tall people like my husband can get through and not hit their heads. And then we'll just bring this over. This side we will be burying into our grow bag, and it'll be secured down with the weight of the soil as well. But I'm really excited about this. I think this is gonna look really, really lovely. So this may take me a few minutes to put together here. It came, like I said, kind of put the screws in. It's got the little insert here and there and add it all together. I'm not big on constructing things, so this is new for me. Aside from that, I'll be back in a few minutes. blooper moment. Yes, I have in fact screwed my sweater sleeve into the archway. So, easy fix, but when I tried to pull away, I was like, wait a minute, I am stuck here and no hole, so we're good. Gotta love the bloopers there. All right, so we're just getting the arch part on top here, so we're just gonna continue going at this. It's coming along, slowly but surely. And once we get this constructed, like I said, we're gonna get this over in the garden here shortly. Just, gotta have good times. Things come up, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so just a quick check-in. We're about halfway through on this. It's actually taking a little bit longer than anticipated. Unfortunately, some of the little joints here, where you fit the pieces together here with the screw, I can kind of give you show you here. Some of them don't line up correctly, and then a few of the screws came in kind of stripped, so it's taking just a little bit longer to put that together. And then kind of toying with the ultimate top design. Do I want the full arch or kind of flattening that out? So it's just kind of been constructing some of it, going and trying it over in the area that I want it to go, see how I like it, removing a few things, and adjusting the height on that as well. Like I said, I wanted it tall so that my husband can go down with ease because he's about 6'3". Me and the kids, we're fine. We're like under 4 feet, But I also don't want it to get too heavy and fall over, even though we're gonna secure the bottom really well. But it's just been kind of one of those trial and errors, kind of check in with, and then of course the weather's not helping because there's moments where the sun pops out and then moments where the clouds coming in and then the wind is picking up quite well. So just kind of playing with all of those things here. Like I said, did just want to check in on that. We're going to continue to work on this and then we'll show you when it's all done. All right, so we've got it built. Like I said, it took a little bit more effort and time than anticipated. However, I have them in the smart pots here. And what I'm going to do is plant, where did they go? Sorry, I had it somewhat prepared. So I'm going to be planting my Kentucky Blue pole beans. And I'm going to plant approximately on either side of the bags there so that I can trellis these up along this archway here. And I just really, like I said, anticipate this looking really, really lovely as the season goes on. Nice thing is it's high enough where I can reach for harvesting as I need to. Sorry, those winds are still picking up here. But I was just getting the soil all loosened up here. It's gotten a little bit compacted with the weather. So just loosening that up. Again, I'm going to be adding a little bit of our garden tone here. And I'm going to work that into the soil as well. Don't need much. In. This is so light and fluffy here. And then do the same thing on the other side. Just all nice and loose. And then you can just kind of eyeballing that in there and working that into the soil. This way our pole beans have all the nutrition they're gonna need here. I usually do a smaller compact bush bean, which I'm still going to be doing in conjunction with the pole bean here. actually have to turn this just a little bit. Just want to be sure that our soil is nicely compacted around this here. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna approximately follow the directions here. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be a little too deep actually. Because we want to plant these down. Let's see here, what does it say? Plant on their side. It doesn't give how deep down, but I'll just do a little bit shallower than I had done previously. Okay. I tend to open my packs down from the bottom. That way I know what the top is here. And on its side, so there we go. The other side here. And then that way we have a plant on either side of this archway. And then we're just gonna cover these up. Just like that. All right. That's it for today's video. Thank you for being here with us today. Again, if you have anything you'd like to add to this, go ahead and add that in the comment section down below. Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button as well. Aside from that, I just look forward to these things growing. We're still doing lots of things with the garden, so hang in there and I'll see you in the next video.